Yeah, you with the young dogs. You with the YNs. You with the YNs, bro.
Nah, this is true.
I'm about to be on here like full extra. Off the back! Off the back! Adam!
What up? Yeah, we back with the producers aisle, and we got one of the youngest in the game, in the barber game, I heard. I got to get a cut from him.
Come on, man.
Former track star, content creator, tapped into that.
Hell of a content
blowing up right now, so shout out to him. But we got Nate with the grain, right? That's the IG.
Sure.
And then Georgie set this up. So Georgie, talk to me about y'all relationship, how y'all connected.
Oh, that's cool. Nah, it's usually him. So
Yo, that's usually every time it's me, bro.
It wouldn't be a producer episode without a phone
for real,
ringing.
it has to be one of those. Nah, we good.
Nah, we go way back like the Red Skittle pack, you know.
Man, that was a good one. I ain't hear that.
Yeah,
I'm taking it. I ain't gonna lie.
Damn,
that's
I'm
fire.
the nigga that say that. Nah,
But we got Naishaun here. Last name is what?
Jernigan.
Jernigan. Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
Jernigan, yep.
For sure. So I know Naishaun from when I was doing City of Guards. This was the one-on-one, and he probably got to be one of the best dunkers ever to come out of Springfield. Freak athlete, pro athlete. How early did you start dunking and all that? Like just athletic, you know what I'm saying? Like when did you start?
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't really pick up a basketball until I was like probably 12.
For real?
And I was ass.
Yeah.
I was ass. I wasn't even a sports kid for real.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I was always able to just I was infatuated with dunking. When I lived in California,
Yeah.
I had moved back to California when I was in 5th grade.
Okay.
I seen Derrick Rose play the Lakers on Christmas.
Yeah.
I seen him dunk. Boom. I want to do that. So as soon as we moved back to Springfield,
Yeah.
I was outside trying to touch the net every day, and I didn't really catch my first dunk probably until like 13 at Dunbar.
That's crazy.
That boy Taylor
That's
threw me
young.
alive.
Yeah.
2 hands. It was a weak ass dunk, but it counted.
It counted.
It counted.
It counted.
I'm like, okay, now I gotta get crazy.
Yeah. I was talking to my cousin, Calvin Bridges. I don't know if you know him. He does the edits.
Yeah.
graphic design.
That's your cousin?
Scope. Yeah, that's my
That's
cousin.
That's crazy.
But he was
That's my
telling
guy.
me, I was like, yeah, I'm about to interview Naishaun. He was like, yo, that's crazy. We used to play against each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, yo, he was like, yo, everybody used to just watch him like, yo, how's this kid so athletic, yo?
It used to be crazy going to like AAU games and like kids be like, dunk.
Yeah.
Anywhere I go, I could go anywhere in the gym. I could be wearing this. They'd be like, yo, dunk.
Word.
And I'm like, all right, just quick dunk. But
That's crazy.
Nah, I know the feeling. They be doing the same thing to me.
When you do what? When you pull up
who
with the
be
camera?
doing that to me?
When you pull up the camera?
Saying anything.
When you pull up with the camera?
Nah, you know I could dunk. Can you dunk?
Yeah, come on.
I seen you
That's a
dunk
serious
before.
question. That's a serious
Don't give me
question.
that.
I seen,
I could.
I seen you catch a little bang up.
I used to get crazy when I was like, when I got right when I got to college. After college, I put on too much muscle, and that shit changed. But nah, I
All
could
right, so
get
you
up
got a
there.
couple months to get that dunk ready.
It's a wrap for me, bro.
Nah. We gonna see in Chi-Town.
Nah, I'm done. So yo, talk to me. So you went to Putnam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of get people involved in who you is and what you did for Springfield. So you played ball, and then you switched to track late.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that.
All right,
Like,
so you know how the AAU season is right after like high school basketball. Like they start doing tournaments like late May,
Yeah.
zero gravity. So we had lost in it was my junior year.
Yeah.
We had lost in Western Mass.
Mhm.
And then Coach Shep, little Johnny Shepard, shout out to Johnny Shepard, man. He was like, yo, just come out and do track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause I needed something to do. I didn't have an AAU team to play for. I was one of them like AAU like jumpers, like whatever team wanted me, I was going.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just a dunker for real. Like that's
Yeah.
what they looked at me as. So like whoever wanted a dunker on the team, like shit, if that's my role, cool.
Yeah.
So I ain't have nowhere to play at. So he had hit me like, yo, come do track. I'm like, bro, this is for girls. Like I'm not doing track. Like this is a waste of time. Like I'm trying to go to the league. No,
Yeah.
damn well I'm not going to the league. He's like, just come do it. And I had a girlfriend at the time. Boom. She's like, so just do it. I'm like, all right. So I just pull up to the track practice. Shep had a vision for me specifically to jump. I was thinking I'm about to do hurdles or something.
Yeah.
Something. I didn't even know that was
Something with running.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm like, that's not even like my forte. You feel
Right.
me? I can't even get down like that. Boom. I had some little nasty Jordan 5s on. Word. Nasty little Jordan 5s, all white. Dude, we was triple jumping in the hallway. My first meet, I qualified for states. I'm like,
Wow.
oh shit.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'm like, wait, I'm getting way more love in this. Like I'm actually elite in this. Like
Right.
the eliteness I wanted in basketball, that was like that everybody wants, like the clout. I was getting that in track, so I'm like, oh, I'm running with this.
Yeah.
So I just started doing both. Like,
What year was you? What year?
I was a junior in high school.
Junior when you started?
Yeah, I was a junior in high school.
That's crazy.
And I barely went to practice.
Yeah.
I barely went to meets. I just pull up because I was
Just
still
raw
focused.
talent.
I was just focused on basketball. Like
That's
I was focused
crazy.
on like.
So then, all right. So we gonna go a little further ahead. So college, what was you doing? Were you getting recruited, or like, talk to me about that whole
So
process?
the end of my junior year, I had like little interests.
Mm-hmm.
I had like probably like a little assumption.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because I went to states and killed. I think
Yeah.
I got like second place. I don't even remember my accolades for it.
Yeah.
I was killing them, but I think I got like second my first year doing it. But then it was like later in the year, Johnson had called me to the office like, yo, Naishaun, come to the office. I'm thinking I'm in trouble because I used to be in school like bugging a little bit, feel me? He called me, stack of letters, like this stack, this much. Mad D2s, couple D1s, some
Yeah.
D3s, some JUCOs. I'm like, oh, so this is, I'm seeing the homies getting offers from UConn and all this. I'm like, oh, so I'm in the same ballpark as y'all, but we just in a different sport.
Different sport.
So I'm like, oh, this is lit.
Yeah. So that's when you started taking it a little more serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So where you end up going? What happened? Uh-oh. Yeah.
Hey,
what happened?
It's a long story, bro.
Oh, okay.
So
Give us the quick summary.
I had committed to Indiana Tech. It was
Okay.
a NAIA school in Indiana.
JUCO? Is that a JUCO?
NAIA.
NAIA?
It's a different like.
Got you. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
you know
what it is. I'm
NAIA. Yeah.
familiar.
So it was some shit like that. I had committed there.
Mm-hmm.
So then they was doing the mass live polls for like athlete of the week and all that. So there was some kid there. I forgot his name. We was like beefing on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm like, vote for me. Vote. It was me, Elijah Ayers, Tanai for volleyball, and this little lame kid. So I'm getting mad because he's winning. So I'm like, damn, this city don't really mess with us. Like, so I'm telling everybody, yo, go vote for me, go vote for me,
Right.
go vote for me. But I started getting crazy. I'm like, I called him the F word. Like, I was calling him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that whole community was firing me up, tearing me up. Mind you, I had just did my big commitment video at South End. I was doing my whole thing. Like, I was getting crazy.
Wow.
So then his they DM my coach. His mom sent it to the coach and all that, and
At
got
the
me
school you was
at
gonna
the
go
school
to?
I was committed to. Mind you, I'm already committed.
Yeah.
FAFSA submitted.
Yeah.
Refund check ready to drop. I'm okay, cool. Canceled me. Coach DM me like I still got the email to the day. It was like my motivation. I'm like, oh shit, I really just got the boot. They just booted me out the school like
Before you even got
before I
there.
even got there. I'm like, wow, I'm the next regular Springfield nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I just messed up the bag. Like,
Yeah.
but boom, that was that. I left there. They told me I couldn't come, and then Coach Dion, he was like shopping me around to some schools he knows. So the dude from Nebraska, Shadron State, Coach
Yeah.
Riley Northup, shout out to Riley, man, no cap. He had called me like 20 minutes after I had posted that my recruitment was back open.
Yeah.
He called me like 20 minutes after, like, you're coming here.
Right.
Ooh, and I'm in Nebraska.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck is Nebraska? I'm not
Nebraska.
going to. Last time I seen Nebraska was in, what was it? Paid in full or Belly?
Belly, yeah.
Belly
it was-
cut with the banana. Like, I'm like, Nebraska? I'm not going to Nebraska. But then he started talking the refund money. He's like, okay, the school costs $13,000 a year.
Yeah.
You get this much fast food, and we're gonna give you this much, which leaves you with this much.
You get that refund
I said, what
check.
that mean?
That's what I did.
I'm like, what that mean? He's like, yeah, you're gonna be getting $9,500 back. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
He said to do whatever with. What?
And then you probably got a Pell Grant on
What?
top of that.
Dead homies. And I got a grant from the school committee down here from Latoya Naylor.
Yeah.
I got like another $1,200 from them.
Right.
So my freshman year, I was balling. I was the flyest I ever been in my life. I promise you.
Put it all
That
up.
was the flyest I ever been in my life.
That's
Okay.
crazy, yo. That's crazy. So, all right, so you ended up at Shadron, and then talk to us real quick about, like, how that went. Like, what was college life like?
Oh.
What was the track? Because, you said you used to just show up. Once you get to college, it's a different process, different ball game in
Yeah,
terms of,
way
like,
different.
discipline, showing up on time, all that. Was that culture shock for you? Or
OD.
Yeah.
It was just the fact of being a city kid going to the countryside.
That's crazy.
I was on the panhandle of Nebraska, so I was 2 minutes from Wyoming, Cowboy City, middle of Trump rallies. So it was talk about what was it, Democratic state?
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was super crazy.
And
But-
then not only that, like, just classrooms. I'm sure you was the only.
Nah, there was.
It was a
so
lot.
that school, I would say, is a school for anybody. Like, that's a school that wants black people to come to their school to purposely diversify it.
Got you.
So the whole football team was Florida kids.
Okay,
Like
okay.
Atlanta kids,
Got you.
California kids.
Yeah.
Like they recruited niggas. Like
Okay.
they wanted them at the school. You feel me? They
That's
wanted
funny.
them.
So
That's
I was
the type of
the
school I went to,
only
too.
I was the only black kid on the team when I was in college. I went to Bentley.
Okay.
I was the
I heard Bentley.
only black kid.
Damn,
I
on
used
the
to- I-
team?
yeah, on the team. I remember playing the AIC, and I'm at the free throw line, and with somebody else from the stands. Yo, I bet you they make you sit on the back of the bus.
I'd have been crying.
Yo, I'm laughing at
That's
the foul
right.
line. Like, yo, that was a good one, bro.
That's
That was-
crazy.
that
That's
was a
right.
good
That's
one.
real right. That's real right.
Nah, that's dope. So Shadra, you what'd you do? And then you did what? How many years there? You graduated from there? Or
No, I
what'd you
did
do?
3.
3? Okay.
Yeah, I did 3. I did 3. I tore my meniscus my junior year.
Yeah.
So that was really like, I wouldn't say the end of my track career, but like my motivation for that whole like lifestyle was just like, because it's in college when you're trying to be like an elite athlete, it's hard doing like, when you have a lot of other real life stuff going on the back end,
Bro.
it's hard like trying to
Listen.
focus in on that. And track is one of them sports where like, you can't half-ass, like you can't, your bad performance, like that's your one shot. You
Right.
don't get 4 quarters, you don't
Right.
get 2 halves, you don't get none of that.
Yeah.
Your event right there, you get your little 20 minutes. After that, whatever that day was,
Yeah.
over with. Meet going.
Like you really gotta sacrifice the social life.
yeah,
probably,
for
right?
real. Like you gotta go to sleep. Like that's one of them sports. Like your body, like
Yeah.
eating, sleep, not 8-9 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Like you need to be locked in. So like
Yeah.
once real life stuff start happening on the back end, it's so hard to like.
Yeah, I was just
focus.
telling somebody that I was like, yo, the thing that I would have did different was the social life in college. Like just taking care of my body better, not eating late at night. You know what I'm saying? Not drinking late at night. Like just the little things where it's like, yo, that impacts your performance.
Right.
So all right, so you graduate. You said you went to Shadron 3 years. Graduated from where?
Minnesota State. I transferred to Minnesota State after
Okay.
I tore my meniscus.
Yeah.
I came home. Some tragic stuff happened. I just needed to change the environment, so I went to Minnesota State
Okay.
for 2 years.
2 years.
So I finished over there.
So what? Give me a timeline. That's like what?
That's
what
2020. I graduated 2023, so I went there 2022.
So you fresh out of college?
Yeah,
like
I was-
2
yeah.
years out.
Mhm.
Damn,
About to be
that's
2
crazy.
years.
That's crazy. So what did you have a plan? Like once you was done graduate, you like, yo, I'm gonna become a barber. Like when did you start cutting?
I don't,
and,
like me personally, like as a person, like my plans always change, but I have like a goal. But I know I just have different routes to get there.
Yeah.
So like, I knew I wanted to cut hair, but I know I don't want to cut hair forever. But I just know that's what's gonna keep me busy and when I come back to the city. Cause I know how the city gets. You could get distracted real quick with
1000%.
X, Y, and Z. So I knew like barbering is what's gonna make me like still valuable to the city. Cause me leaving and being a high level athlete, every time I come back, it was love.
Yeah.
You're saying like, oh, you're doing your thing. So I know me being a barber was gonna keep that same like give me that same momentum. But my plan changed every time. Like I'll reroute. I don't know if I want to do the brand. I don't know if I want to be a full-time barber. I don't know if I want to come home, get a job, and
Right.
do this. I was just like thinking of, man, I'm always thinking about what I need to do next. But it's
Yeah.
like I knew barbering was gonna be my next ticket. Like that's what's gonna give me my ticket to be something.
yeah. Nah, that makes sense. So that's like, so for me, like my 9 to 5, I work corporate with FedEx, but it allows me to do mad other things, hustle
Yeah.
the Bitcoin Classic, train, and kind of fund that passion. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So the barbering for you, when did you start? When did you start cutting?
My freshman year when I went to Nebraska.
You geek somebody?
Nah,
Be
it's
honest.
crazy. I never really been asked. I tore somebody up though, like
Yeah.
on some like just being funny type shit. But
Uh,
I never really was asked at cutting hair. Like it wasn't
Okay.
the greatest quality, but it wasn't like, yo, dude, what the?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
always
yeah.
like, oh, it's all right. If it,
That's what's
for
up.
like $10, it's decent. Like,
yeah, that's
you know
how
what I
the college cuts be too. I remember I had my bar. Shout out Justin, man. He used to cut me in school. The only thing I ain't like about Justin, yo, he used to like dance while he's cutting. No homo,
Hey, yo.
no pause.
I be-
Nah, just like
Hey.
he would cut and look back and then do like a little, and I'm like, yo, come
That'd
on,
be
bro.
me. I be active while I'm cutting hair.
Who-
be-
I
me,
see you.
I be active.
I see
I
you.
be catching wreck, laughing, joking, doing the most. If I'm
I
explaining
used to have a
something,
barber that used to clown me while he was cutting my hair. I was like, oh, you're wild.
I be on that too. Like, you want to be seeing my stories? I be violating my clients.
This is why I haven't gone to this nigga yet, yo. I be hat fishing. I can't go to Naishaun. You wildin', yo.
Nah, you can't do that.
I be
yo.
violating my clients.
That's
Record 'em.
funny,
I had a
yeah.
client that had some big, like, stupid boots on while I'm cutting them. He just came from work.
Yeah.
Like, that's okay. And I'm like, yo, what the? I pulled the cape up like, yo, what's up? Right.
Yo, how you be coming up with with your content for the barbering, bro?
It's like sporadic. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
whatever comes in my mind for real. I'll be having a conversation and I'll think of like, how can I make this funny? If we're having a serious conversation about something, or
Right.
like, because my content is basically like problems that we face as barbers, but I try to turn it into humor, and then sometimes I'll venture out and do like some just
talking
different
to the mic a little bit.
I'll do like some
You
different.
can move it too.
I'll do like some different type of skits. You feel me? But realistically, I just talk to my clients. So if we're sitting there talking and you like, oh, basketball this, basketball that, I'll be thinking about like
a skit,
something for like something that I could pertain barbering into that and make it funny. You feel me? So that's my main thing. Or I'll just be scrolling on Instagram. I'll be listening to sounds and like just try to fit barbering into whatever.
Right.
Because nobody else is doing that for real. Everybody else is just like following trends.
Right.
So I'll find a sound but make it some way different.
That's fire, bro. People don't realize how creative and like how creative and how confident you got to be to do stuff like that. Like that.
You just see the behind the scenes. The behind the scenes be crazy. The behind the scenes be over funny. No cap.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta post the behind the scenes.
Me and my little brother was really sitting there yesterday rolling outside in the back of the building like. He's like, nah. I'm like, nah, come on. Keep going. That was good.
Nah, y'all really a great duo. You and your little brother.
He's great.
Y'all boy, that's
my heart for real.
Shout out to you, man. If you don't follow his Instagram is Nay with the Grain, right? Mm-hmm. And
not against it.
Yeah. And the content is hilarious, bro. Hilarious. What's your best video so far? Like,
hey, I don't know. It's about to start getting crazy. I ain't gonna lie. My last one, I did it with the homegirl. It was like a single mom. My single mom skits be going crazy.
I saw that one. Yeah, that was hilarious.
That one had like 1.8 million, but I had somebody lame. Do something. I got hacked.
Yeah, I get you.
They deleted all my recent bangers.
Say less.
So it's like,
say less.
but that was my best video so far. It had like 80,000 likes. It had like.
You just got to bring it back. Different.
It's not gonna hit the same though.
Nah, it's not. But it might hit. You know what I'm saying? 900K.
Something.
It might hit if you bring it back.
I'm not tripping though. I'm gonna try and do 2 million on them. My next skits is all about to go crazy.
So all right. So now that this is bubbling, what's your mindset like around it?
So
is it more businessy now, or is it still just let's just keep having fun with it, stay consistent?
I don't like. I be confusing myself sometimes because I know deep down I want to lock in and make like really be a businessman. Cause like, you're a grown, I'm gonna be a grown ass man. But like sometimes I just like having fun. Like I don't really take a lot of stuff serious. Like, but I just know now how to manipulate who's watching, and what they want to see. I know what everybody wants to see. I know what people are gonna engage with. Sometimes they're not gonna engage with certain stuff, but they're gonna engage with this if certain stuff is in it. So it's like, okay, now I know. All I gotta do is manipulate the audience.
Right. See
who's messing with what. What do y'all want to see? Read the comments, engage with the comments. Boom. But now it's like I'm gonna use this as a gateway with the engagement. So now it's more people because my brand Rich Off Cuts. I put it on me for a reason. I'm gonna start taking it real serious, but I haven't like. I made a plan, but I haven't put that cherry on it to actually sit down. And be like, all right, now we going through with it because once I do that, I want to be able to really back to back to back. Like I'm a momentum and stamina type of dude. I don't like taking pauses. I don't like taking breaks. Like if I got something going, we got to capitalize on it right then and there. But yeah, I'm trying to use the content as a gateway to like meet people, do more content, blow up. Cause the content money is crazy right now.
It is.
I got a homie on TikTok. He told me to go on TikTok. He make like 10,000 a month.
Yeah.
Off of just posting his face, like
bro, it's there. The lane is there. And I think you like everything you saying is like. That's your brand, bro. That's you know what I'm saying. Like you said, you want to be a businessman. You could be a businessman doing exactly everything you're doing now, bro. It's just figuring out a way to how do I get paid from it. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't get paid off Instagram for real, but like you could. So I'm trying to transition into like people seeing it. Now they're hitting me up, getting brand deals. That's what Instagram's for brand deals. So people like. Getting the suits, getting people sending you clothes. Now, like, every time you posting this, we'll send you this. Or, like, if you hit this amount of views on our post, we'll send you this. So it's, like, not directly from Instagram.
But that's the thing. You at that first level of it. Yeah. The next level is when you get paid. You know what I'm saying?
So now it's just consistency. So now it's, like, I'm trying to block everything else. I think it's the ashwagandha. The ashwagandha got me. It's no cap. It got me calm. Like, it don't got me tweaking out. I used to, like, tweak out. Like, I get anxious. And I'm, like, now I'm just, like... Go with the flow, just chill, just be consistent. Like I don't want to go outside.
You know what those are?
Nah. You know what the ashwagandha.
He don't know. He don't know. He probably put them on, yo.
Sounds like some light skin shit. Y'all both started smiling, yo. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just like a healthy pill.
It's like a vitamin.
Yeah, vitamin.
Oh nah, I be smoking weed. I can't mix that. You know.
One drug at a time.
Like,
bro, no cap. The ashwagandha might turn you 6'5". Instead of
Yeah, I can't, girl. I already got a brand being that short nigga that everybody love, yo. I'm gonna get tall and everybody not gonna fuck with me no more.
Tim's, huh? That's why I don't see you wearing Tim's.
Or you just get
At
round.
all.
If you get tall, just get round. They love round dudes.
Who?
I can't be fat.
Who
though.
likes tall
I'm too
round?
short.
Chicks still
I
like
never
the
seen a
round
girl
dudes.
like tall round niggas.
Nobody like short round niggas
Drewski,
though.
bro. What you
Nobody like Drewski for real. Like that's
That's
all
what I was
cat.
talking about homegirl the other day.
They
Like,
probably do
nobody
though. You
likes
never know.
Drewski.
These girls
I'm
go for
telling
anything. All these females go for whatever. A raccoon with a chain could get something. Get something. No cap.
That's hilarious. Yo, so Battle of the Blades, dope concept. Dope concept. I used to do the one-on-one. I feel like it's not the same, but it's similar where you just kind of got people battling against each other. How does that work? Talk to us about that. And tell us what it's
That's
about.
crazy, 'cause
because
I
people
use-
don't even probably know what it is.
The first one I definitely used your brand as inspiration to who you guarding.
Okay.
I mean who you got.
Yeah.
I put who you booking. That was like the
Fire.
first
That's
under.
fire.
That was the first one like who you gonna book.
That's
So the
fire.
thing is basically to like showcase young barbers or any barbers around a certain area
Yeah.
who's nice, like who, because I look at it as Springfield never had, correct me if I'm wrong, they never had anybody that's like remotely like a Travis Best of barbering or like a Ty Nichols of barbering or like
Right.
somebody who made it out and really did something
Right,
crazy.
just doing things. Yeah.
There's only one other person doing what I'm like on the path of doing. Like
Who's
that's
that?
Coldest, Dan.
He's from.
He's from Springfield. He's
Okay.
like a social. He was a social media barber. I know he's transitioning into other stuff, but he
Gotcha.
started that. He's like on that. He's like one of the first ones. So I'm
Dope.
trying to make it like one of those.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing there's not too many. That's never been done. It's just regular be a barber.
Bro, I
and
never
get it.
heard of anybody just doing exactly what you just said. The
You feel
battle
me?
in Springfield, Battle of the Blades. Like, so
I went to the
that's-
CT Barber Expo and I seen how they was doing it. So I'm
Yeah.
like, why can't I do this in my city? Everybody want to cut hair. Me and my homie,
Yeah.
me and my boy Breezy. Shout out Breezy. We was tearing them up. We have a lot of young barbers today that anybody that's cutting hair that's under 19, 20, they probably cut hair because of us.
Oh nah, definitely.
9
Y'all-
times
y'all
out of 10,
definitely
they
the
probably
blueprint.
cut hair because of us. And we don't jack that. We don't familiarize it,
Right,
but
right.
it's like known, like, because we was really putting pain on clippers. We was charging $50 and we wasn't even that nice. You feel me? But they was still coming through.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right. So the concept of it is just to showcase barbers and get them like exposure, but also compete. Because at the barber expos, it's like you have them top tier barbers that come through with the hair dyed mohawk with the blend crazy and the
Extras.
extra. Like, who wants to do? I don't want to do all that. I know people don't want to do all that, but I want to see if your fade is nice.
Right.
I want to see if you can line this beard up. I want to see if your lineup is crispy. I want to see if you can do it in a timely manner.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, now let's make it more for like a standard, not just for the show effect, but for the standard cutting effect. Let's see who's really like that.
Yeah.
Because it'd be competition. Like people, like when I was first cutting, it's like, damn, why am I not booking? Are they booking with him?
Yeah.
What is he doing that I'm not doing? Oh, his fade is crazy. Or
Right.
he applies enhancements proper. So it's like, okay, I need to do that. So now it's like just paying attention to the actual dynamics of cutting hair
Yeah.
and just make it a competition. And then they love it because you get, the reward is better than what you put in. You feel
Right.
me? Now I got all the local brands. I'm trying to get everybody like who's starting up because mine just started up. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to get all the local brands, anybody who needs like more exposure. Cause I'm on the same type of time. I'm trying to build my brand. So
Yep.
I'm not going for the popular DJs. I'm going for the young 17, 18-year-old DJ. Like, yeah, come build with us. You could be the official DJ. You feel me? Any brands, yeah, come set a table up. You feel me? Any food, whatever. But so I want it to be like a big networking event, but also a showcase for barbers that
Right.
Springfield never seen. Start a new wave out here because it's all dispensaries and basketball. That's all Springfield. Dispensary, basketball, and football camps. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So it's
It
like,
is a lot of, it is oversaturated with basketball and then the weed story. I get it. So about that, who won your event last year?
there was a woman, Lizzie the barber.
She from here?
Nah, she from, I think, Lowell.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had people pulling up from last year from Lowell.
You doing it again?
CT, yeah, I gotta start playing it, but see, that's my problem. I'm like so like a last
That's the hard part.
person.
That's the hard part.
Would you move it to Boston though?
That's the goal. I want to do it. I want to do it a couple times in Springfield to get it popping where I'm really like where it's really broadcasted.
Yeah.
So then I could go out and do it. And I got Tika on my corner because she did the fashion show. So I'm really just like trying to follow how she do it.
Yeah.
And she be telling me I need to do everything early, like sponsors and all that. I just be slacking because I got.
It's a lot of work.
I'm trying to
bro.
put my hands in everything, cutting hair, the content, the rich off cuts, and the battle of the blades, and it's like.
You gotta find. You just
I don't
gotta,
got a team
you gotta
for
start,
real.
Yeah, you just. I was gonna say that. You gotta start building your team, bro.
It's hard to find a team though when people don't see the vision, because then you end up at that point you end up still just doing it by yourself. So it's like, I might as well just do it by myself, because you might not see the vision, but you see the monetary vision. It's like I don't want you to only see the monetary vision. I want you to see the actual vision of what the mission behind this event is, or the mission behind this brand. Not just if you give me 2,000, you're gonna get 4,500 back. Like, nah, you could keep
Right.
that. I'd rather just find somebody that really understands this and wants to be a part of it, win or lose, and see something good. Yeah, we could be on the team because now your ideas are gonna be helpful to me.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be adding value to what I got going on, not just like, oh, here's a couple dollars and make sure I get my return back. Like, that's cool and all, but like,
Yeah.
I want to. It's hard finding a team for anything, whether if it's an event, whether if it's a sport, whether if it's a business idea, whether if it's a genuine friend group. Finding a team is just hard, like,
Yeah.
because it's mad different ideas and personalities and egos and just beliefs and capital involved, and it's just like, bro, why can't we just?
Yeah, nah, bro. I mean, with the Bitcoin Classic too, I'm grateful, like, you know what I'm saying, and I got somebody like Georgie that pulls up where it's like, and then I got my cousin Calso Scope, and then I got Nate, I got Will Cuffey who's a DJ, you know what I'm saying, where it's like yo, this is what we trying to do your thing. Everybody does their own thing in their own way, and it's like,
Right.
yo, just do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And they come up and show love and knock shit out the park. So it's like the importance when you see finding the right team is it makes a big difference, bro.
And
It
finding
makes big
a
difference.
team where people like aren't doing the same thing, because a lot of people build team off of clout. I don't want to. I want to build team off like, okay, you're good at designing. This is your main job in this. You can have your little input, but this is your main creative control.
Right.
Oh, you're good with finances.
Right.
This is your main job. Oh, you're good with marketing. Like, this is your
Yeah.
This is your main job. You don't gotta cross over. If you want to get a little information, cool, because we're a team. But like, find a team where you have all the infinity stones.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I don't like my brand. I don't want to be the face of it. I've been trying to tell all the homies, I don't want to just be the face of it. But
feel
like
you.
doing it
I
by
feel
myself all the time, it makes me the face of it. But like, I want a whole team of all the lit barbers in my city, and we all just like, we're all rich off cuts. Nobody's gonna know who's the founder of it because
Right.
we're all doing this like.
It's like Ant.
Yeah, you feel me?
Like the young boys Ant, where you don't really know who the main dude is, but because they all doing their own thing.
It's a fact.
I ain't
Some
never heard
people don't
nobody
think
say amp. I'm like, what is he talking
Oh,
about?
AMP.
Yeah.
What y'all call? Oh,
That was
AMP.
crazy.
Yeah, my fault.
That was crazy.
I'm showing my
That was
age.
showing age for sure.
AMP, my fault.
Nah, we gotta get into that sweatsuit though too.
Kyrie, shout out Global Boys.
I got
What's the name of the brand?
Global Boys Apparel.
Global Boys. Okay.
Shout out Kyrie. He got crazy. Did his little thing.
Yeah.
Feel me?
So and then your brand is what? Rich Off Cuts.
Rich off cuts, yeah.
Okay, I saw some of it on the IG. It's tough.
I be making like little one-on-one stuff.
Yeah,
but
one-on-ones.
I haven't really like. I know what I want to do for main production, but I haven't like.
Yeah.
But the homie right here, he do his thing, and he's original. He's not copy and paste. Like, all his stuff is like real, like abstract, mad different. Like, he has a real audience for the people that he sells clothes to, because like not everybody wants to wear certain stuff.
Yeah.
But he's just mad original. I love it. That's why I support the homie so much, because he's original.
Nah, that's fire.
Not just because he's the homie. Like, here's
I just like creative people, bro.
yeah,
no
real
matter
creatives
what.
though, not fake creatives.
Nah,
real creatives.
Nah,
like
definitely.
real creators, like who put their stuff out there and you know what I'm saying, really
Yeah.
creating stuff and in any lane. You know what I'm saying, like Battle of the Blades. That's fire. That's creative. That's something that you saw somewhere else and you put your own spin to
Facts.
it.
Yeah.
Like that's
way different.
That's dope.
Than anybody's been doing out here. So
Yeah. No, that's just stuff like that is needed, bro. Stuff like that is needed. So what's up with the future, man? Like, what you thinking? What you thinking about, bro? What's like, what gets you excited when you think about like, yo, in a year, this is about to be.
Really like my influence that I have. Honestly, it really feels good knowing that like, even since like y'all saying with basketball, like with the youth, I have a big influence on like young kids. Like, kids see me in public all the time, like, yo, like you I seen you dunking. Like, when I was like, I have clients I cut now that are like 18. They be like, yo, I remember I went to a game when I was like 9 and seen you. I'm like, oh, word, like that's crazy. Like, I appreciate like just my influence, how I feel if I lock in fully.
Yeah.
I just know the influence that I'm gonna have. Like, that's what excites me. Like, all the other monetary stuff is cool and all. Like, yeah, eventually I want to be in a big Maybach truck. Like,
Right.
cool, man. Like, all that's cool and all. But like, just the fact that I know that people like actually look up to me.
Right.
That makes me feel mad good about myself. Like,
That's
so that's what I want to push through to do. Regardless of anything bad I do on the back end, like, 'cause nobody's perfect. But like, I just
Right.
want to show kids like, you could be lit and
Yeah.
you could be that guy without doing all the extra stuff.
Yeah.
Just be creative.
Yeah.
I seen a dude, some rich guy. He was like, somebody walked out on him. I gave him an interview. They was like, yo, how'd you get this car? He was like, let me tell you something. One thing that rich people don't think, they don't think nothing is expensive. Nothing expensive to rich people, because guess what? They create something that pays for it. So if they want this, they create something and be creative to get it. Poor people think everything's expensive because they don't create nothing.
Right.
They wait. Poor people wait for stuff. They don't take opportunity. They don't take risks. They don't do nothing. They just wait. They try to plan too hard and just, no, go create something. If you have a mind, use it. Use your whole brain. Bro. If you have a skill, create something that could, even if it's $2, you created $2 off of your brain, not off of a hard working filling up a box or filling up a plate. You used your brain and created $2. That's what it's about.
Yo,
so that's what's like
1,000%. And I remember when I first created City of Guards, it was like
that was fire. You tore the city up with that.
Nobody was putting any real effort into like events around basketball. It was like you had your tournaments, your set tournaments that you played
Basketball, that was it.
Yeah, but it was nobody that was like, all right, yo, let's put some marketing behind it. Let's get a DJ. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying?
You tore the city up with that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I remember I watched back some video and I'm just looking at all the people that was in there. It was like a bunch of young dudes in there, but now when you see them, they all grown up doing their own thing.
The craziest one was Danny and Taylor. That was crazy.
Oh my God.
That was crazy. I was just with Danny yesterday talking about it. Yeah, that was crazy. That was so crazy. I wasn't even there. I seen it on the video.
Bro, that joint went viral.
Viral.
I think that one did like 1 point something.
Yeah, that was
back then. It was crazy.
That was wild.
Yeah.
You definitely tore the city up with that City of Guards.
Yeah, man.
That's when event planning started getting crazy.
Right. People started putting more
Tournament
energy.
I seen all basketball tournaments and leagues. I ain't never seen a league in Springfield other than that
Right.
South Hadley League.
Right.
I ain't never seen the league.
Yeah, bro.
Now after that,
that's why it's like when I see you, and tap into what you doing, that shit. It's like, yo, this is you there, bro. You just gotta stay consistent with everything you doing. For real, the Battle of the Blades, you gotta bring that back.
got to.
You gotta bring that back.
Mandatory.
And then, everything you doing is fire, bro. Talk to me about like, who's the top barbers? Who cut you when you growing up?
Shit, I just got a cut from that boy.
We can't do
Much
that.
work.
We can't run that.
I got I'm saying the homie P Nice. That's Unc. That's really my mentor. He's the one who taught me how to cut hair. He's been cutting me since I was freshman.
For real?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
He's right next to me. He used to be right there on State Street.
Okay.
He used to be out his crib. P just that guy for real. Like he just helped me yesterday in the shop. I was doing a scissor cut and I needed help. I'm like, yo, I need help. Like help. Teach me something. Like P's my goat for real. But that's biased though, cause that's just Unc for real. But like,
I need a cut too. One of these days, I gotta come get.
You got a book. Don't hit me like, yo, boy, I need a cut, boy. Instagram, walk in. Yo, hit the link like everybody else.
Yo, I love that. I love if I could set an appointment and just show up. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? People don't understand. You don't have to call me. You don't have to text me.
Nothing.
Cause if you call me tomorrow, like, yo, can I give you a cut? I could be in the middle doing X, Y, and Z, and I could give you the runaround. Like, I don't know, maybe. Like, I'll let you know.
That's the worst.
If you book me though,
it's
like integrity. Like, he booked for Thursday at 2 p.m. So Thursday,
but
2
even
p.m.
if I miss my appointment, I still pay my barber.
Oh,
because I knew
tap in.
Nah, I knew I missed that hour, bro. That's an hour of his time that he could be getting bread. You know what I'm saying? So even if I miss it, that's good.
That's good. I'm familiar
you need to incorporate that.
I'm familiar
bro.
with your style, man.
Yeah, you got to incorporate
style,
that, bro. Because, bro, your hour, that's your time.
Absolutely.
Now, the link is just, I don't know why I hate when people text me. Like, if it's not the homies for real, like, I'll give the homies 1,000 chances because it's like, whatever. But, like, people, like, why are you texting me if you see a link right there? You could book it, and I have to cut you because you booked it. You feel me? But if you text me, like, yo, can I get a cut? I could give you the runaround. I don't have to answer you. 1,000%. I don't have to respond. You feel me?
1,000%. All right, before we leave, I got one for you. Name your top 3 dunkers out of Springfield.
Out of Springfield? Tyon Malone, Taylor, and me. Like it's hard. Like Springfield, not a city of dunkers, it's a city of guards. You feel me? So like, there's a couple people like Shaquem had a little bounce back in the day. You feel me? Like Derek Boyd had some bounce back in the day.
But not like
there's levels to this dunking stuff. Like there's like me and Tyon probably really like the only people really doing like tricks for real, not just a windmill. Yeah. Not just like who.
Mike.
Yeah, I never seen it. I can't speak on.
Oh, you ain't seen him?
I never seen him.
Mike was there.
He was like that.
He was like that. He threw the legs around the back. Like,
okay.
He was crazy with it. I would say that's what I would say. I would say you, Mike, and then Taylon has sneaky ups.
He don't do no tricks though, but he just lanky.
He was like a good in game, like that 1 foot.
It was crazy.
He'll put it on you.
He was crazy.
Who else? I know there's a couple. They always gonna say, "Well, you ain't think about 1980s."
Like, who worried about? They was doing back
You ain't
scratchers,
thinking about, yeah,
little reverses. I'll do that in this right now.
yeah. They gonna say that about me, but
Feel me?
whatever.
We gotta have a dunk contest out here,
Nah, we don't.
right at the Hall of Fame. Nah?
We don't need that.
Nah?
He gonna win it, bro.
Nah, Sheldon beat me last time.
Sheldon, who?
Shells,
I don't know.
HBK Shells. He be with like,
He from out here?
yeah, Sheldon.
for
He
real?
beat me. No cap. He beat me off some corny shit though.
What he did? You
Corn-
missed.
I was missing crazy dunks. I
Oh,
was
there you
jumping
go.
over niggas. But this is like when I was in high school. I was jumping over niggas, windmills, trying to tween, like doing crazy.
Yeah.
Dunk. He did like a little nasty reverse, fell on the floor. But he beat me fair and square though. So every time we see each other, it's like,
Yo,
and
let
he
it
got the
down.
fire trophy. It was like a big basketball with a
Yeah.
big. I'm like, wow.
That shit still hurt.
I'm like, you should really just give me that though. Like,
He still think about that.
I think about that shit to this day. That's supposed to be in the mom's living room, right in the
That's
shelf.
crazy.
Just
No
get the
cap.
Bitcoin Classic. Get the Bitcoin bag.
I don't know. There's some real dunkers out there. My homie John be going. He be wilding. He's
Yeah.
he's a viral. He's a content dunker. So like,
Oh yeah.
I'm cool off.
John, he just played in the scale one-on-one tournament.
Yeah.
Where I'm at. We put on one-on-one tournament. Shout out Puda. He does the scale event, and we started one-on-ones out there. Connecticut is crazy. You can look it up on YouTube. Gym be packed.
Packed.
Every event. He's doing one next weekend if y'all want to pull up.
How often is it?
It's like every month.
Oh, okay,
He does it
okay.
every month. 100, 200 people in the gym, 4 games. But he was there. He got crazy bounce though.
That basketball culture, like the one-on-ones and like the little verses, be crazy right now on YouTube. Like that's like a new,
Bro,
a whole new sector.
I should have waited 5 years to start mine. I started mine too
You
early.
probably just gotta get on the content aspect of it. It'll blow up, especially
Yeah.
when you be having.
That's what I'm doing for him. I'm doing for that.
when you have niggas like Ty Nix hitting sideways step backs for game, like
Crazy.
that's going viral, bro.
crazy.
That's going super viral.
But nah, man, yo, this was a dope episode. Shout out Nate with the grain. You know what I'm saying?
Know
Doing
what's
his
going
thing in multiple lanes. George, shout out to George. We
Yes,
back.
sir.
We got 2 episodes in, and we're gonna keep it going, man. So if you're from Springfield, you doing something in your own lane, you creative, you producing something, make sure you hit us up so you can kind of come on and talk about what you're doing. Make sure y'all follow him. Engage on his content because he's gonna be out of here soon.
No haters.
Tap in with him now because he's gonna be out of here soon. I
No
give it a
hating.
year or 2 before 1 million followers. He gonna be one of those dudes that you see on all these channels, and
And
he
I'll
gonna
still
be
cut you
out.
though. Cut still 50 though.
There you go.
Still gonna be 50.
That's light too for a
Light.
cut.
I was about to say.
That's light.
Yo, thank you, cuz.
I paid 60 for the
You
point.
feel, yo, I had a homie, Tika had somebody come up here the other day
Yeah.
from Atlanta. I diced him quick.
Yeah.
I'm like, how much I be charging? How much should you pay for cut? He's like, bro, I pay like $80. I'm like, well, you didn't cut $80 then, nigga. He's like, I'm like, nah, I'm playing 40. He gave me 60. I'm like, that's light. Like the time and effort. Like I'm making you look decent for two and a half. My cuts last like 2.5 weeks on certain heads. You feel me?
That's a lot of, but you gotta think that's some people.
You feel me?
Yeah, some
And,
people that's bread.
I might be exaggerating. It might be like a week and 5 days, but that's damn near 2 weeks. Like your joint gonna be in there. So
Yeah.
for mind you, I be fluctuating. I start at 40. Sometimes I tell somebody 50, depending how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
If I'm really proud of myself or I'm feeling like standing on business, you running me that fish dinner. But if not, I'm 40. You standard. You see me?
Yo,
But
real quick before we go? What's the top 3 enhancements that people are doing right now? What are people using? Like, what is it?
Tomb 45. There's a brand called Heavy, and then there's a brand Topic, and then there's niggas doing that dumbass man unit. You shouldn't be doing that.
What's the man unit?
That's like when you got a bald ass clean head and
Oh,
you
and
put
you glue it on?
You get the wig, like come on.
And then you
that's
you
a
trim
market
it
though.
down?
There's
You know how to do it?
Nah, I want to learn though.
Bro,
Cause it's a
that's-
market, but it's like if you got
They gotta be charging big money for that.
if you bald like that,
yeah.
nigga, just go get Aki and go get a beard and keep your shit bald.
How you gonna get you can't just grow. I can't just grow a beard.
Derma roll, you be alright. You know what they say, man. Just leave it at that. Brother. You gotta open that book to chapter 7, brother.
Stupid. Bro.
Open that book, brother.
All right, we out, man. To the producers out. Make sure y'all tap in.
Yes, sir.
That was
Fire.
fire. That was fire, bro.